Yes, it is time. Youth Squad Legends on FIFA 23 with Stockport County. Welcome to the 10th anniversary of Youth Squad Legends. Within this series, we sign Youth Academy players, we sign regens. It's a long process, but eventually we will build a team that is ready to conquer Europe and win the Champions League. So during this series, you're going to see character development like no other career mode on this platform. At this moment in time, we don't know who the next superstar of Youth Squad Legends is going to be. And that is the most exciting part of it. Our manager, I believe to be the best player from the last series, Ipswich Town, it is Wesley Martina. Big Wes will be helped out by Little Wes in the dugout, of course. And I can't remember what country he came from. Yeah, he definitely had a short haircut like that. But maybe in his older age, he just slightly grows it out a little bit. Oh, with the bald patch at the back. We'll take it. I kind of like how this guy's dressed. I just want a navy tie to go along with the Stockport vibe, or maybe even a bit of yellow. I know that there's a bit of yellow in the Stockport badge. There is a feeling in me that Big Wes would be a suit guy. Let's go. It is Stockport County in League 2, just recently promoted from the National League. Congratulations to the team. Now you're gonna have to deal with me. Stockport's ground is called Edgeley Park. I've been past it a couple of times whilst waiting for a train. Great fan base. Hopefully some of the fan base actually finds this video. I think we're good to go like that. I like the addition of the blue seat, Edgeley Park. Change the currency to pound sterling. Match difficulty at world class. Slight slider changes. But all in all, the AI difficulty has been improved. Negotiation strictness we're actually keeping on loose. Gonna try and sign up Perry NG, shush baby please, as quickly as I possibly can. Don't worry, he's not here to play any games, it's a running joke on the channel. We're not gonna rely on negotiation strictness to make our lives difficult. Oh no. What I've done instead is make my $10 patrons the board members for Stockport. And they're gonna make my life a little bit more challenging because we know how overpowered the Youth Academy is in this game. And here we are, at the start. 1st of July, 2022. There's the announcement of Wes Martina as the new Stockport boss. Before we do anything, I think it's probably a wise time to see what the board expect of me in this first episode. Jamie, what have you got for me today, pal?
Okay, so for today, on your first day in the job, we would like you to send one of your scouts to Argentina. In a similar vein to Messi, we want a short player who's tricky and good on the wing. If they look like Messi and are built like Messi, they will play like Messi. My
patron's going for a little bit of delusion there. I do love that. That's a great starting challenge. We've got a budget of £3 million. So the scouting network, we receive one scout at the start of this. Edward Mills, he is one star. We've got £3 million to replace everything. Fryman Hansen looks perfect for the job. The Icelandic scout with 4-star experience. Try and get as many players in as I possibly can. He's called Cook. We'll have the Portuguese scout Camilo Moreira at 2 stars, 3 stars. And see you later, Edward Mills. You've been fired immediately. Oh, that's perfect as well. The Belgian scout. 4 stars experience there. This is a perfect looking start, this. With 4-star experience on 2 of my scouts, we should have 11 players by the start of the season. Bastien Dupont is going to Argentina. I'm thinking like technically gifted or winger typing for this to try and shorten the player as much as possible. We can only send 1 scout out to Argentina, so this has to be right. I'm thinking mostly technically gifted if we are to go for a Messi-like player. Big thanks to all the patrons who got back to me on what countries I should be scouting in such short notice. We've only got 2 slots here, and the random selection came back as the Netherlands and Poland. But before I send them out, I want to have a look at what we've got in the Youth Academy, because if we have a goalkeeper, which we do have a goalkeeper, we can go physically strong on both the other scouting reports. So Uri Lopez is definitely starting for me in the net. Then we've got Pavel Novak, a left midfielder, who looks like the best of a bad bunch, to be honest. And Edward Johnson, a striker from Ghana. How can he be a striker with 40 shooting? Try and get me a couple of centre-backs. Centre-backs will be the most difficult position to fill. We can also take a look at the free agents list and see if there's any regens that have dropped in early. Thank you for all the tutorials. I know how to get my way around the game. And there are an absolute ton of them, to be honest. This is not what I was expecting at all. I mean, he's really, really good. Some of these lads are a bit too overpowered for League 2, but we shall take a few of them. We will have no problem filling in this squad before the start of the season, and it's at home against Sutton United, I think that is. We can get rid of the players on loan to Stockport, so that includes, that goalkeeper coming in from Liverpool, James Brown from Blackburn Rovers as well. Brings it down to 24 players. Bring back Scott Quigley and Ben Barkley, on loan at Carlisle United at the moment, and then all of these lads added to the transfer list. I know that what I'm doing right now could be absolutely devastating for some of the Stockport fans that are watching this series, but don't worry, we are going to make our own legends that you will adore. Now we're all set up. Let's get through the pre-season. The offers are coming in. Mark Kitching going to FK Jerv, £195,000. And then Ryan Rydell to a team that I've never seen before, FC Annecy. Sounds slightly French, that. We are in the pre-season tournament. We lost 2-1 to Lincoln City, and Kilmarnock also beat us, so we're out at this early stage. We're not going to cover it that much because we haven't got the team in place. Ryan Rydell has been sold. Still waiting on that Mark Kitching deal to be complete. Crankshaw looks like he's going to Harrogate. Sarcevic moving to Austria Klagenfurt. And Paddy Madden to Regensburg. Ben Barkley has suffered a torn hip flexor. He'll be out for 3 months. Here's a cutscene. Someone's getting sold, saying ciao, bye-bye. Looks like Sarcevic, that. It absolutely isn't. It's Mark Kitching. Okay, give me the rating on this transfer. It's probably F, it is. Paddy Madden's also left for Regensburg for £430,000. That's a D, apparently. Yes, it was Sarcevic. It must have been. Crankshaw's gone. God, they're all going. £290,000 to Harrogate Town. That is a D transfer rating. Cheers, lads. Don't worry, the doom and gloom is about to turn into hope and aspiration as we move to the start of a new month and the first ever scouting reports for Stockport. This, my friends, is what we all dream of. Monthly scouting reports from Argentina. We're looking for a small player. The smallest player that we've got here is a 5'8" lad. He's possibly a winger. Absolutely terrible. He is garbage. But he is slightly like Messi, so we'll sign him up. In here, someone that is far better. Someone that's very pleasing on the eye. A 6'1", possibly centre forward Ramon Guerra. Take him and then reject all the other players. Freeman Hansen scouting the Netherlands. We got 6 players in front of us. Oh, Rodney Peters. Rodney Peters. He got a terrible overall, but he's potentially 72 to 94, 5'10". Sign. And another 94, Max Willems. Looking good to start this career mode off. So the Netherlands bringing us 2 real gems. Let's see what we get from Poland. It's not the same. However, look at the state of this player, Michael Kovalchik. That's a great opening month. Taking a look at the youth academy, and you got that centre forward Ramon Guerra as the highest overall. That is the kind of quality that you'll love to see at the start of a series. He could be good straight out the gates. Rodney Peters is a solid player, comes in with a trait. Going into the development plans of him, and look at this. He can turn into a centre forward. He can turn into an attacking midfielder. Is an incorrectly labelled left wing back. Really high finishing. Only 15 years old though, so we will be waiting on him. Everybody else can be promoted straight away, and that's exactly what we're going to do. We go to the transfer hub where we see Francis John signing a contract with Meppen, so he is unavailable. But Ivan Bustamante is still a free agent, and he looks like a classy little signing, so it's probably wise to get him signed up first. He will be a crucial member of the team. Wage will only be £350. A couple of clauses, but nothing too major. Oh, and then we get a clip of Bustamante walking through the door. Welcome home, son. Imre Simon, a 5'10" right wing back, 5-star weak foot. I don't see him having a high overall, but it's really about just getting bodies through the door. £350 here for Simon. Jim Gallagher, a central attacking midfielder with great skill moves and weak foot from Northern Ireland. Hopefully we can see a bag of tricks from this lad. I mean, his wage is way higher than the other two that we signed up from the free agents list. Get to team management, change the formation to the legendary 4-2-4. And we have a selection of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh, right. We don't have enough players.
Welcome to Yuko Ike's Haiku Chronicles with your host, Yuko Ike.
Pebble versus Screen. A battle for the ages. Not really. Screen's fucked.
My guy broke his laptop screen and then made a haiku about it. Carter, what on earth, mate? Are we able to approach to buy Francis John straight away? Well, it would be better than signing that incredibly overpowered goalkeeper from the free agents list. Was not expecting to be paying money already for a regen. We're in and around his market value, I think. 1.39 million is a reasonable offer. Let's all breathe a sigh of relief. We will be able to get 11 men on the field for the first game. I really don't want to mess this up. You can have 2.5k. Mate, you can get paid. Welcome to the club, Francis John. His player overall is 64. It's not bad. It's probably the best striker that we've got. But still, bad negotiation. That Bustamante lad is 69 overall. There's a lot of pressure for Bustamante to get this right in defence because he is partnered up with the 5'10" Simon, the Hungary right wing back. Judging by the -7 above his overall, he really doesn't like that position. The central defensive midfielder, Willems, is actually looking quite good at right back. Got a decent amount of defending in him. The central midfield partnership of two central attacking midfielders, Gallagher and Rayner, with our forward line, Novak, Guerra, Johnson and John. So Johnson and John connecting off that right-hand side. And that's what you get for the first game that's coming up very shortly. As the days trundle along, we can be selling these lads that are not needed anymore. Pre-match conference. Get as much morale in these boys as possible. It's a talented group of players. It really isn't. Let's play this match. The first match is always an exciting one. How are these players going to perform? You might want to see some game settings. I've got player-based difficulty on for now. If it changes the gameplay positively, I will keep it on. Slight changes in the sliders. We'll put that video on Cutsy Extra after this one goes live. We're ready to do it. Stockport County against Sutton United. In these opening matches, the results might not be there, but we will be trying to find captain material within this starting 11 already for the start of a new season. I don't think the fans are prepared for the shambles that is about to happen. Hey, look, it's Bustamante for Stockport County. It's a welcome back to the Football League. Probably not with the players that they expected to field. The up arrow must mean that they've got that player-based difficulty on. Oh, back post. I mean, how has he not scored that then? Apparently offside, so he wouldn't have counted anyway, but he's got to put that in the back of the net. First half, I'm not really fussed about. We've got an attack here. I mean, where is the defence that Wilson scored for Sutton? So in this first 45 minutes where we do have that energy and we should at least be competitive. We've not started out well. Donovan Wilson, 1-0 Sutton United. It is not a good start, and it could get worse. Here comes Lopez. Solid enough one-on-one save. Trying a strange chip there. Bad decision. I do hope they've improved that scoreline feature. It was fundamentally broken in FIFA 22. Couldn't really get scorelines from anywhere. Cool. We are a bit slow there, aren't we? Gallagher! Little deflection, he's going in with the deflection of good life. Thank you. 1-1. There's your first goal scorer of the entire series. Powerful shot. Hits the, toe of the Sutton United defender. And it has looped over beautifully. We will need luck like that to get any kind of points at the start. So we'll be going over Willems, who's really struggling. Come on, Bustamante. The slide in. Oh, they were two waiting in the 6-yard area. That's the speed that we cannot compete with. I didn't expect Rayner to be throwing his weight around. It's a promising performance so far, and that might sound strange, being 3-1 down. We've got silver linings like Rayner, who we don't expect much of, actually seeming a bit more physical. And that is kind of Messi-like. That is a Messi-like quality. Trying to get a through ball there. Johnson over the keeper. He's got to put it in. Putting the 63 overall John in the centre of the field to get him more involved. We've not really seen anything go down that right-hand side. Gallagher, maybe another long shot, pal. There he is. Yep, Rayner. Keep it moving. Keep it ticking. Love this stuff. Johnson, back to John. What a goal! What a goal! Hey! Stockport County turning it on. That's brilliant. Right into the top corner. Exactly what you want. Wes Martina having a profound effect on these lads. Short ball. Could be going down. Oh! By 2 again. Don't really know how he sneaked it into the top corner there. Thought I had all the angles covered. Sutton United fans delirious. I thought Guerra was going to be far, far better than this. Maybe the board of directors are right and we should be looking for Messi's instead of whatever Guerra is. How is Rayner doing a better job than most of the defenders? Stretching will stretch to get that ball. Very clever defending. Actually sent it into a nice position from the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper's not been bad at all. Here comes Gallagher. Hey, look at this. It'll be a one-on-one chance. And the central attacking midfielder can't capitalise on that big, big moment. First corner kick. I've been trying these and I've overcooked on many occasions. Not now. Oh, Bustamante! Now that is what you expect. 4-3. Stockport County refusing to die. Simon, for all his problems in centre-back, hasn't been too bad. You see his qualities as a football player. He just is not a centre-back at all. And that's just an easy tap-in. Oh, through ball. What a wonderful pass by Rayner. And Guerra can shut the doubters up with a goal. Stockport County is still in it. The opening game of the series is an absolute stunner. Charge at him, Rayner. Big slide tackle. You got it, mate. What a player. All the way out to Novak. Surely not. An equaliser would make the stadium erupt. It's it. Blocked off quite easily in the end. Oh, there's got to be an handball in there. Hopefully it's for us, but it could easily be Sutton United's dangerous free kick. It's not telling me how many yards it is. I'm hiding behind the wall. I tell you what, mate, that's not what I wanted to do. I kind of wanted to cover exactly where he put that free kick, but let's be honest here. In the game, I think Sutton United do deserve that 2-goal cushion. A big surprise for our man of the match. Rayner in central midfield. Probably the lowest overall player in the entire team. He was magnificent. As it turns out, we have Sutton United in the EFL Cup. So what I've decided is to just throw the match. No one really wants to see EFL Cup action at this moment in time. We're not going to get anywhere close to winning it. And also, we've been drawn against the exact same opponents as the first day in the league. So, no, we're not doing back-to-back Sutton United home matches. Hopefully, we get knocked out. It's a quick sim here, and we've lost 3-1. Quigley has picked up an injury. Hopefully, he's not too bad. Broken elbow, only 2 months out. Apparently, Borussia Dortmund's second team want Connor Jennings for some reason. Macaulay Southam-Hales is on his way to Sergerol. Career mode certainly hasn't been helpful today. It's been giving me a lot of the new teams. We're away against Doncaster. This might be a bloodbath. Doncaster have yo-yoed quite a bit over the years, so I do expect the overalls of these players to be quite high. Good touch by Bustamante. Lopez dives on it. Not seeing much good from Novak. He puts it into a position there that Johnson has to take. Stockport County, even though I don't think it'll last long, are ahead. Great ball in just over the number 6. Johnson had to put that on target. Seriously encouraging signs. Linesman's got his flag up. Who apparently made a foul. Oh, Lopez didn't get that. Lee Tomlin said, thank you very much. Oh dear, Lopez has had a good start, but that is calamitous. Oh, mate, what is that all about? I know the goalkeeper's not perfect in this game by any stretch of the imagination, but that is a clanger. Lee Tomlin, veteran, a journeyman, finding himself at Doncaster late in his career, scoring that absolute gift. Oh, centre-back's left a bit exposed. The number 9 holds it up. Willems is back there. He's a little bit better than the Polish lad that we got left back. And that's another gift by the goalkeeper. The positional awareness is garbage. Reina. Eventually that was a standing tackle, but man's got a hefty standing tackle on him. Physically, you're all being embarrassed by someone that shouldn't be physical at all. It's 3-1. We're getting nowhere fast at the moment. I think that's made my mind up with John being in the centre. Have your higher quality players play through the middle. Please run. Here comes John. Where's Guerra? He's not even bothered about bursting a gut into the box. It's John all the way. Stockport County just keep on ticking over. Keeper tried to claim it, but his defender got in the way. Why? That was physical. Oh, yes! Go on, Johnson! Get it equalised! 3-3! Goodness knows what we could have possibly done if the goalkeeper decided to have hands today. It'll be a yellow card, robust challenge, but exactly what we want to see. Aggression to make sure that the scoreline stays the same. He has wiped him out clean. I'll make sure it's set up to be a little bit more difficult than this. It's a good foundation, isn't it? It's making for some very, very interesting football games. A great point for Stockport. Doncaster 3, Stockport 3. If it wasn't for that melon in the net, we could have had all 3 points. Currently in League 2, after 2 games, we are in 19th place. This has been Cutsy. Thank you ever so much for watching this episode of Youth Squad Legends. I'd like to welcome all my new subscribers that have been impressed by this episode. If you haven't already, then why don't you do it? Press the red box down below and hit the bell icon for mobile notifications so you don't miss an upload ever again. Big thanks to everybody on the right hand side supporting me on Patreon. A lot of rewards on that site connected to this series. We haven't really finalized it just yet because we don't know what's working and what's not now that FIFA's got this silly anti-cheat. If you want to help me financially, that's the best place to do it. Without Patreon, I would not be able to do this full time. So I am extremely grateful. If you want to add yourself to the Stockport board, that's how you do it. $10 tier. I'm out of here, guys. Thank you ever so much for watching. Bye-bye.